Welcome to MCCT, Microcrawler Capability Test. That's where we test and compare the driving performance and capability of micro trucks and microcrawlers from 1 to 18th to 1 to 24th scale. Trucks in stock condition as well as highly modified and upgraded ones. The trucks have to pass through 10 different tests. We'll get either points for their results or their performance will be graded, and the final scores will reveal the most capable microcrawlers. We check their climbing ability, descent performance, their tilt angle, their performance in overcoming easy and difficult obstacles, and their low speed modulation and low speed driving performance. Check the description for details of tests, scores, and mode of grading. Now let's start and present this episode's test trucks. In MCCT episode 17, we will test the Hobby Plus CR-18P rock van. The rock van has a wheelbase of 159.7 millimeters, a weight of 404 grams, and runs on 1.2-inch tires with 58 by 20 millimeters. It has a 2S 600 mAh LiPo and a 050 sized 55T motors, and it has portal axles. And now let's check how the rock van can climb. Test 1. Climb on a rough surface. 45 degrees, no problem. 50 degrees, lifting the left tire. 51 degrees. The rock van does already have big troubles. Lifts its left tire but still can climb it. And will it also be able to climb 52 degrees? A bumper. It's not good for the approach angle. Front and rear bumper. And big troubles for the rock van. Come on. 52 degrees. Come on, rock van. Come on. No, 52 degrees was too much. So test 1, climb on a rough surface, 51 degrees and 6 points for this. That's a shared 15th place out of 31 trucks tested so far. And now let's check how it can climb on a smooth surface. Test 2, climb on a smooth surface, 45 degrees, no problem. 49 degrees. With a little bit of trouble, but still can do it. 50 degree rear bumper is a problem as always. Will it be able to do 50? Yes. Lifting its left tire, but can do it. And 51 degree, same thing, still can do it. And will it be able to do 52 degrees on a smooth surface? Come on, maybe. Come on, rock van. But no, 52 degrees again is too much. So 51 degrees and 6 points for this, for the rock van at test 2, climb on a smooth surface. That's out of 31 trucks tested so far, a shared 15th place for the CR-18P rock van. And now let's check how it can go down, stop, and go up in reverse again. 45 degrees, go down, stop, and go up in reverse again. The rock van has a super hard drag brake, which is not very good in this task. 47 degrees, still not a big problem. 49 degrees, and you see it's already lifting its rear tires, but still can do it. 50 degrees, will it? No, it falls, and falls. 50 degrees, too much. So 49 degrees and 2 points at test 3, descent. Go down, stop, and go up again in reverse. That's a shared 13th place out of 31 trucks tested so far. And now let's check its tilt angle. To the left, 40.1 degrees, and to the right, 41.8 degrees. So that's test 4 and 5. Test 4, tilt angle to the left, 40.1 degrees and 4.05 points for this. And test 5, tilt angle to the right, 41.8 degrees and 4.9 points for this. That's place 20 out of 31 trucks tested so far. And now, finally, let's check how the Rockwan can climb. Test number 6, the flat side of the hill of branches. No problem at all, and 2 out of 2 points for test 6. Test number 7, the steep side of the hill of branches. Check this performance. Unbelievable. One of the best performance we saw so far in MCCT at test number 7. Wow. 9 out of 10 points at test 7, the steep side of the hill of branches. Test number 8, the flat side of the hill of pebblestones. No problem at all for the Rockwan, and 2 out of 2 points here. And test number 9, the steep side of the hill of pebblestones. Super difficult obstacle or test, and the Rockwan does have a lot of problems. Big troubles. Tires are not super sticky for this smooth surface, and it's also simply lacking punch. Not a lot of punch in the Rockwan. So really difficult. Nearly. Slippery surface, with better tires probably easier, but still the lack of punch is a problem. But finally, with the right line, the Rockwan can do it. The super difficult steep side of the hill of pebblestones, and 3 out of 10 points here in test 9. And finally, test number 10, low speed performance modulation. The CR-18P Rockwan has a very good stock electronic. The ESC is really nice, top low speed modulation. It's a bit noisy, but we don't judge noise here. And the Rockwan, it's lacking a little bit of punch. Could have more punch, but check the index finger. Low speed modulation is really top. Last test, test number 10. And 3.5 points out of 5 here for the CR-18P Rockwan. And here's the final score of MCCT episode 17, the Hobby Plus CR-18P Rockwan. All tests performed and all points gained. And outstanding performance you can see here. Test number 7, the steep side of the hill of branches. One of the best performance we have seen so far. And all in all, a really good performance. A total of 42.45 points. That brings the CR-18P Rockwan to place 7 out of 31 trucks tested so far. That's absolutely top performance. Here in more detail, and we see place 7, but there are only 2 trucks tested better than the CR-18P rock van, which have been tested out of the box without modification. That's the SCX24 Betty and the Panda Hobby Sport Tetra K1, which isn't really a crawler. So really top performance. The CR-18P rock van, wow. And with better tires and a little bit of modifications, it would probably even have much better performance. So that's it for MCCT Microcrawler Capability Test episode 17, but watch out for the next episode of MCCT. There are still a lot of trucks to be tested.